You don't need to stress. You don't need to worry. You don't need to think about how is the success going to come in. You don't need to think about how is the tranquility going to find me. How am I going to make time for self-care? How am I going to get the stability? You've already got it within you, and you're really aligning to it within you. I feel like you're going through a stage of duality right now, where it's winter outside. Wherever you are, it may be summer if you're watching this in like Australia or something, but I feel like you're beginning to find your inner summer, your inner calling. You don't need to worry. You don't need to stress about your life, where it's going to go, where it's going to take you. You've just got to remember your roots, your stability, your loyalties, your morals, your values, and stay true to it. Stay true to yourself. And rely on yourself, rely on your mind, rely on your beliefs, rely on who you are, and don't let that be volatile. Don't let that be manipulated by those. Don't let yourself fall into any type of sheep mentality just because you're different. You're different for a reason. And your difference will bring you tranquility. You may not be in an environment that reflects the peace that you have within you, but that's okay, because tranquility comes from within, peace comes from within, self-care and self-love comes from within. It doesn't always have to be physical acts. It can be your own energy. And just still note, for some people that are craving community, don't worry. 222, as I say this, you'll find your people. You'll find your people. You'll find your community. Keep looking towards the light. Keep staying optimistic. And I know it can be hard to stay optimistic when things are really challenging, when you're in your thoughts, when you're ungrounded. But just know that the longer you maintain your focus on what it is that you want, it has to expand, it has to grow, it has to reach you in your life. Even if you don't know exactly what it is you want, you just know the feeling that you want, then cultivate the feeling. You don't have to have it all sorted out. You just have to know how you want to feel. If you want to feel passion, focus on feeling passion. It's really that simple. If you want to feel drive and determination, focus on drive and determination. People are so caught up in getting to the end goal that they forget to live. They want to feel the drive. They want to feel the determination now. They want to feel the power. They want to feel the love. They want to feel all of this now, instead of having to go through the process of living to find the source of that love, to find the source of that power, to find the source of that determination. And it may take a couple trials before you can find where your source is. For example, love, it can take being open-hearted and open-minded to multiple people for you to find your person. It doesn't mean you're gonna just alakazam find your dream person straight away. It's about living, finding the source. Not the source of that love, because the source of your love is within, but finding the reflection. Finding your reflection externally. And it can be tests. I don't always like using the term tests, but obstacles, challenges. It's like a test to see if you really know yourself. If you will accept the source of this determination and power. If you'll accept it just because it is a source, not because it's your source. Do you see what I'm saying? Some things may come into your path to see if you will just accept them, even if they're not on your frequency. It's a test to see if you'll settle. It's a test to see if you are really so steadfast and grounded in your beliefs that you will stay loyal to what it is that you truly want, even when another opportunity comes up that isn't exactly what you wanted, but kind of what you wanted. It makes you feel a little determined. It makes you feel a little bit powerful, a little bit passionate, so I'll just live with it, because that's the best I'm gonna get, right? It's about, do you have the willpower to turn down another opportunity because you know something better is coming for you? That's when the true achievement and success comes in. But it is a test, and that you face another test afterwards in the waiting game, if you've just rejected something else, and now you're in the time-space loop of when this next bigger and better thing is going to manifest, and you're like, when is it going to happen? I've just denied this massive opportunity, like, what is gonna... It's okay. If you feel within yourself that you made the right choice, you made the right choice. Positivity is needed. Change will come. But remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. It's you. You have to change your internal mindset, your internal frequency, and your external will change. But it doesn't have to be some big, grandiose commitment. It can be subtle. It can be small. Remember, discipline is important, but discipline isn't showing up and going max out 100%, giving it your all, so that you can't show up and do the same the next day, because that's not consistency. And discipline is consistency. So discipline is about compound interest of effort. It's about little by little by little building up your portfolio of whatever it is that you're working towards, so that in time you can see the growth, in time you can see the progression. People want to get to the end result so quickly. They want the immediate gratification, they want the dopamine, they want the success, they want the lifestyle, they want the end result so much that they forget to live in the process. And you forget this life is, that's why you came to life. That's why you came to earth. You wanted to live. And I know, trust me, I know when you get caught up in the moment, all you want is just like, it's like the yearning, I want this, like you get caught up in it, and sometimes it can become all consuming when you identify too much with your thoughts, and you forget that you are the controller of your thoughts. And you forget to identify as someone who's already got the thing you want, and you fall back into that loop of identifying as, I want this thing, when really it's just about changing your internal and having emotional conviction and expecting and anticipating that thing to happen, because you are so emotionally confident and have faith and knowing within your inner self. And it's hard to navigate that path and stay consistently like that all the time, but it is possible through practice of self-awareness. Something I like to do is, when I catch myself thinking negatively, I like to say 3 immediate things I'm grateful for, because it programs my mind to look out for things to be grateful for. When you have one negative thought, I think it's like 7 seconds or maybe 17 seconds, I can't remember. You have that amount of time to think a positive thought, otherwise you're going to carry on spiraling in those negative thoughts. So when I am self-aware and I catch myself, I have a negative thought, I go, oh, I'm so grateful for this microphone I'm recording on. I'm so grateful for the sun outside, for the blue skies today. I'm so grateful for the warmth of my heated blanket and my hoodie. I'm so grateful for this bed. I'm so grateful for the roof over my head. I'm so grateful for my greenery in my garden. I'm so grateful for my iPad I'm recording on. I'm so grateful for my health. I'm so grateful for my friendships. And you do that and you do that, and it takes you out of this negativity, and it breaks that negative thought feeling cycle, which sometimes can be really hard to get out of. Love yourself, know yourself, choose yourself, and choose kindness to yourself, choose kindness to others. Although it can feel like a never-ending cycle sometimes, and you feel like you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, change will come, positivity will come, achievement and success is already yours. Don't stress one bit. Expansion and growth is happening as long as you stay stable and loyal and resilient to your beliefs and the way you wish to live your life, what you want for yourself, and you stay calm and relaxed in that knowing, and you take care of yourself by using kind words to yourself, and be patient. Decondition your mind from constant immediate results. Take a week off of social media. Take a week off of going on, even long form too, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Netflix, Amazon Prime, everything. Take a week off and just be a kid again and sit in the garden and be bored. Do it. Or don't. Live your life, bro. But I'm going to stop with the YouTube. I'm going to stop with the TikTok and Instagram. And I'm going to pick up a book. I'm going to pick up some tarot cards. I'm going to pick up my guitar. And I'm going to start doing things again. And being human again. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you love yourselves.